Alright, how we going everyone? This is a bit of a different video today. I'm going to look at my car today. It's my 2003 Toyota Crown. Of course there is a plane flying over as soon as I start the video. And of course I have 3% battery left, so we'll get this over and done with. So this is a 2003 Crown Estate Athlete V. So this has got the 1JZ VVTi with the automatic, and this one itself is actually pretty rare. It's got the I guess you could say wine or burgundy colour. So as far as I'm aware, only one in Australia in this colour. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. So for the wheels on this, got the Wed Sports Cran Cerberus 2s, and these are a 19-inch with a 9.5 on the back and 8.5 on the front. Now this car I've owned for probably coming up to almost a year now, and yeah, really couldn't ask for anything better, except maybe the fuel economy. For all the Australians out there, 14 litres per 100 is about the average. Yeah, not good, but I guess you could say it's worth it. I mean, the car looks amazing. Yeah, it's quick, it's roomy, it's spacious, it's luxury. It's got pretty much everything you want. So I guess I'll just do a quick overview. So HID headlights. Something real cool about these, I got the Parker globes there. They're actually a dual filament, so when you indicate, it actually gets brighter on that side. Got the JDM yellow fogs, Crown badge. Got these little driving lights here. They're pretty cool. Light up when you get your Parkers on. Folding mirrors, factory weather shields. Got the chrome everything, chrome strips, door handles. Decent sized brakes. I think these are the same as IS200 and JZX100 for the Toyota nerds. This is a Series 2, so it's got the Series 2 tail lights. The badges are up the top rather than down the bottom. See there, Crown Estate. So yeah, they're not a small car by any means, but yeah, they're very long. No reverse camera or sensors, so they been interesting in the park, but you get there. So got the factory roof spoiler, which I've had resprayed. Unfortunately, the roof and the bonnet are gonna have to be resprayed as well as the clears peeling, but that's what you get with the acid rain. Here's just a don't think it's going to show it off too well. Try to get a close up of that paint, but I don't know how well that's coming up on the camera. Cool info about these. Each one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, is all a Parker, like Parker globe. So looks pretty cool at night time. Camera's on 1%. At least I got the charger in the car, so I'll jump inside and do some more on the interior. Alright, I'm going to do my best because I haven't got exactly a huge amount of room in here, just for the camera, because the lens isn't too wide. I probably should have given the interior a clean, but I think you guys will live. So we got the steering wheel. It's round. Nice Crown badge on there. Got the paddle shift. So we got down here and we got up on the back. Got factory cruise. I had to actually install that myself. What else we got? Heated mirrors, folding mirrors, mirrors, all auto windows. Even on the actual doors themselves, they're auto, which is a really nice feature. It's not on at the moment. There we go. Swing vents. Yeah, there it is. Gets all the passengers wet when they see that. See those bad boys in action. Can't see the dash. Something cool about these dashes. They're not backlit. They actually have a light that shines down on them. So they yeah, they look a bit bizarre, but they're cool. 180k because I don't know, I guess you're not allowed to go faster than that. This has a speed limiter, which I don't know, you don't go 180 in Australia, but on dynos I guess it's a bit of a pain. You can get defences and shit like that. I'm going to turn the car on because it's fucking hot. But get that aircon pumping. Speaking of aircon, so we've got dual climate control, which would have been pretty pimpin' back in 2003, or I think even the 99 model had that as well. We got buttons, got auto, demisters and shit. TV button, disc button, tape button, FM, AM, all that. So yeah, it's got a TV, doesn't pick up anything in Australia. We got a whole bunch of symbols, radio, aircon control. There you go. There's the aircon stuff. That's your video or radio button. Nav, that doesn't work. There's a heap of cool shit though. I've got the nav disc in. It's got the DVD player. Oh fuck. A lot of people think this is a DVD video player, but it's actually just a DVD ROM. So it only takes the nav information disc, which usually has some cool stuff on it, but I'm not sure if it... There you go, it tells you the date in Japanese. It's got fucking skiing spots, points of interest, all shit like that. You know, fucking I want to go skiing here, let's go. You can zoom right in on it, and fuck, that's not coming up well on the camera. It actually shows you like ski runs and shit. It's pretty crazy. Fucking, let's come on. Oh yeah, let's go this one. I don't know what any of that says, by the way. I don't speak Japanese. I know I didn't buy this car because of anime. I bought it because it's a fucking sick car. Anyway, fucking not swipe. There we go. So look, there's some mountain in Japan. Here's some fucking info on it. It's crazy. Now put an Alpine head unit in. It's got CarPlay and all that shit. So I actually have Australian maps. I've got all the good stuff. Shifter. It's a bit gross. I had a We Are Likewise shifter on there, but didn't really suit the car. Just being auto and all. Ejecto seat. Smoke fucking ashtray that pulls out. You sit your Macca's chippies in there. Double cup tray. The missus' side of the car, she keeps it a fucking pigsty. Look at those fucking granules in there. It's got a glove box with sauce. Speakers are really fucking good for its day. Sun visors with mirrors. Hello. Shut that. No sunroof though. I lucked out. I got pretty cucked with the sunroof, but it's all good. Shit happens. Double fucking one of these things. Got my lolly snakes in there. Tissues, USBs and stuff. In the back. Oh, actually, sorry. Before we go to the back, this is my favourite thing. If you're sitting in the back and you want to fuck around with this person here, you just move the seat forward, lean it forward. That one's a classic when you're doing lifts. You've got cunts in the back and then they start fucking around with that. In the back here, this is where the magic happens. We've got the Junction Produce neck pillows and pillows. You know, just so you know, just so people know you mean business. I wish I could Uber in this car, but it's too old for that, so I just drive my friends around and they laugh at me and ask me why I spend so much money on my car. Anyway, if you go back here, we got seat reclining, electric. This one gets everyone wet as well, not just the bitches. That thing folds down in the middle. It's got a cup tray. If you got the sedan, it's got a fridge in there. It's not really a fridge, but drink cooler, I guess. It's pretty mad. Now up here, I've got a Blitz RVITS, so it's just like a diagnostic. Just tells me all the fucking temperatures and all that. One thing about these cars. I don't think the autos really like the heat over here in Australia. Because yeah, mine gets fucking hot. Like, hits like above 100 degrees, maybe like maxed out at 106 degrees Celsius. So I've got an auto cooler. I just gotta kind of like work out how I'm gonna put it in. I have a dash cam because you're not gonna be able to see it because of the sun. But yeah, I'm one of them people. Got some fucking emoji shit. We've got some danglies there. It's got auto headlights. I like that because I'm lazy and I forget. There we go. Look at that. Fuel meter below half. I've done 339 Ks, and that's where it's sitting at, which actually is probably not bad. Really, it's probably a pretty good run, but usually it's fucking terrible. It's disgusting. It's got cool original floor mats, although they're filthy, like I said. Not my side of the car. Female sits here. You know what they're like. Handbrake is pull to release. Push the fucking pedal down. JDM coin tray thing. Put all your shit in there. Here's that fold in action. Look at that. It's good shit. And brightness. It's all fuck. Why was that down? There we go. Might be able to see it better now. Yeah. So that's about it. Auto seats. That's all the way back. Yeah, everything's auto, except the steering column. They cucked me with that. But yeah, everything's really nice in this car. There's not too much in the back, like in the backpack to show. There's a lot of space, but yeah, it's just full of shit, like just full of my shit, and I haven't cleaned it. So go look at someone else's video if you wanna see that stuff. It's a wagon. I don't know what you expect, but it drives nice. Fucking revs quick. I blocked the blow-off valve because I thought it might have been leaking. Hence the fuel economy. Turns out the gasket was fine, but if you want to see us using a Boss coffee can to fucking block that shit off, I'll put that in the video right now.
DJ Smokey.
Yeah, that's the big boy down there himself.
Yep. I hope I edited that in, otherwise I'm going to look like a fuckhead. Speaking of the engine bay, we'll pop that shit. Pray that I have enough charge in the camera. It's telling me no, so I'm going to let this charge for 5 minutes, maybe get some food and I'll be back. Alright, just went and had a splice, Aussie classic. If you don't know what a splice is, then you probably shouldn't be watching my video. Anyway, camera's still only on 3%. That's it's a bit fucked, but here's the engine bay anyway. As you can hear, smooth as a hot knife through butter. Got the gold bolts on there for the extra pimp, because you're really gonna drive one of these and not have gold on there. So when I got this car, it was pretty much completely original. Since then, I've changed the radiator hoses. This is a JZA 80 Supra alloy radiator, just an eBay one, and I've had that custom got custom mounts and all that shit to make it fit this. Everything's pretty stock besides that. I took off the little turbo cover because over here you've got to be on a full license to drive a turbo car. I'm not, but I just do it anyway because I don't know who's going to stop me. But no, these kind of fall in a grey area, so I can get away with it, but I can't. I'm not here to talk about that. I had a pod filter on there. I have a HKS one, but I noticed the fuel consumption was even worse with that on there. So it sounded sick, and the dose was cool, but yeah, not worth it for the added fuel economy. If you come in here, you can see little Boss Man there, the Boss Coffee block off plate works, I guess. We'll see if you can hear it. Yep, it's the noise that every 14-year-old boy throws over. You can tell they made this car to have a big front mount. Because, I mean, look at that, look at all that room in there. It's got a little side mount. It doesn't. It's pretty weak for the size of the motor, but it gets the job done. But eventually, it's going to get a big front mount. It's going to get an exhaust and all that stuff just down the track. Everything on this I do myself, or I try to do myself. So yeah, it's leaking a fair bit of oil when I first got it. I've since fixed that all up. So new cam gear seal, that was a bit of a prick to do. The radiator obviously, and just like a whole bunch of little things. Yeah, otherwise, it's a good car. I recommend. If you see one in this colour, don't buy it. I want to be the only one with this one. Actually, you know, even better, just don't buy one of these, because you're inflating the market, and I want mine to be worth more. So I'll get some more shots of this thing. I have thought to bag it, airbag suspension, but it's very expensive, and it's not technically legal over here. Like, it is, you got to get it engineered and stuff, but it's usually not worth the hassle. So at the moment it's just sitting on RSR springs, low springs. Got them cheap as fuck, so I was like, why not? But I think it sits really well with the wheels and the springs. So no, it's looks good. I used to have a Subaru before this, and that was a piece of shit. But compared to this, it is. Look at all that long boy goodness. So yeah, like I said at the start, this is not normally a video that I do. I don't normally do shit like this, but I guess if it gets a good reception, I'll start doing more. Normally I just do like the real, cinematic shit, but I don't know, people seem to like this stuff, I guess. So yeah, I don't know, let me know. I guess share this video with your friends to let them know how good this car is, because it is. If you're looking for if you like a chaser like JZX 100 or similar, but you want that extra space, or you want that extra VIP, you want that extra luxury, then this is probably your car. I don't think the black leather like mine is too common. I think velour is like the more common what you're going to see in these. So yeah, I don't know. If there's anything I've missed, just chuck a comment. I'm usually pretty active. I don't have many followers or subscribers or whatever, so hit me with your questions and I'll try answer them. I've got Instagram if you want to see a bit more of this car, see some more photos of it. Drift Discovery on Instagram, same on Facebook. It's all the same everywhere. Apparently a few people on Facebook are mad they don't actually have that much drifting on the page despite the name, but I don't know. Up to you how you perceive that. But yes, this is my daily. This is my only car. Hope you guys like it. Till the next video.